Okay, this is my boiler. That's the hopper door where you put in your wood. That's access door for a combustion tunnel, and this is primary air inlet. It's held up by electric solenoid. The solenoid gets its signal from combustion or exhaust temp thermocouple. These dampers are secondary air inlet, one on each side, and the inlet enters through some piping. It enters the restriction. Primary air enters this hatch and goes through some piping up to these rectangular tubes on top of the hopper door. That's where air gets into the hopper, and this is what it looks like inside. A lot of tars on the walls, and that's the restriction. I put a fire brick across the restriction. After 12 years of use, it shows some signs of wear and tear, so the hole is getting a little bit bigger. To get the right mix, I restricted the flow a bit for a leaner burn. So when gases hit the restriction, they go down into the combustion tunnel. I put a light in the hopper. I hope you can see that the restriction up there, and hopefully you even see small gaps in the sides of the restriction where the secondary air gets in. Hot exhaust and ash is blown back into the drop box. I have to get the light. This is the drop box. There's nothing to see in there really, half full of ash. So what I do is I do this every other week. Just rake the ashes out, and this is what it looks like. Just white powdery stuff. Okay, this door has a fire brick mounted on it to protect it from heat. It's probably 1000 degrees Celsius exhaust temp right after the combustion tunnel. Okay, finished. And then the other part of maintenance is cleaning the Heatex tubes. And this is the door where I can get to the tubes. These are 10 Heatex tubes, and in them there are some stainless steel strips just to cause some turbulence in the tubes and give away more heat. So I pulled them out. This is the kind of brush I use to clean my Heatex tubes. Just put it down there, and now they are cleaned. All the way down. And I can now put my turbulators back. 10 of these. Okay, turbulators back in place, and I forgot to mention this door is for evacuating smoke from the hopper when you're doing a hot refill, and the smoke will go across and out the chimney. Okay, Heatex lid in place. Like I said, cleaning out the ash and cleaning the Heatex tubes, I do that every 2 weeks, and it takes me 10 minutes to do it. Here's the outlet into the chimney. I usually see exhaust temp 150 degrees Celsius, between 150 and 200. Light up procedure. I usually start with some thin material, limps like these. And then some short kindlings, making a crisscross pattern for easy light up. And then I add some cardboard, whatever you have. Just happen to be cornflakes this time. And skunk mail, piece of newspaper, starting helper fan. Lighting the newspaper. when we're starting to hear a roar in the combustion tunnel. That's just a little bit of flame coming down the restriction, and then we know it's time to add wood. If you can see anything there, but there's the light. It's almost full. We can hear the roar. Hopper door is still open. Down the combustion tunnel it looks like this. And of course, the flame is yellow now. We have no charbed whatsoever, but after this has been burning for half an hour or an hour, we've got some charbed and the flame changes color and looks more like a gasifier flare. Okay, we can close the hopper door, and this will burn for maybe 3 hours. When it comes to piping, it's mostly hidden behind insulation, and this is just the bypass that I talked about, going down to this gizmo. You get hot bypass water mixing with cold water from the tank, and ending up being 78 degrees going to the bottom of the boiler, and this bypass water most of the time it's 90 degrees. So the boiler really heats up the water only 12 degrees Celsius from 78 to 90. And there's a thermostat just like in a car in here, and this is just a circulation pump. We can see now that it's 3 days since I last lit it up, and we only have 55 degrees Celsius in the top, 35, almost 40 in the middle, and 30 in the bottom. We are now 15 minutes into the burn, and the flame is getting a little bit bluer, probably developing a little bit of charbed above the restriction. The boiler water temp is has reached 90.